everyone, I'm JD from Illowbound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. So it is day 19 of Keepsake August, and the daily prompt today is called Found. So lots of different interpretations you can have for this prompt, but the lovely Melanie from Handmadeofstardust is hosting this prompt. Very much looking forward to what she comes up for this one. I found her on Instagram first with her beautiful page spreads. Oh, the photos are just beautiful. She's got a really lovely, beautiful, gorgeous style with her journals, lots of textures and beautiful elements. So definitely go check out her Instagram page for all those photos. And she also, I discovered, has a YouTube channel. So definitely check out that as well. I'll leave the links below in the description box. And I thought to go with the theme of found, I would share some found books that I discovered in some op shops while I was down in Melbourne, because I did an op shop haul a little while ago now, showing some other books that I got, like these ones, really cool fun books. So 2 vintage French books with illustrations, which is so fun. And this one also has some really cool things in it too, so love using those. And then I've got this vintage children's dictionary, which I am cutting up, made some journals with, 1954. I've already used quite a lot of the pages here. I'll try to link that op shop haul video below and vintage shop haul in the description box if I remember. If I forget, just shoot me a comment and I can put that up for you. But I didn't do a flip through of these 4, just because these ones are a bit special and I wanted to do a separate video for these. I found these 2 in an antique place, and I found these 2, let me remember, these 2 in a shop called Through the Looking Glass. And it's just a secondhand bookshop, but they have vintage books in there too. So really happy with these books. I don't know which one to start with, but yeah, let's go with these 2. These 2 came from a place called Hunted, and look at this one. How cool. I actually think I'm going to be keeping these 2 books myself. Like, I'll use all the pages for all of them in journals, but I'm really into altered book journals at the moment. So what I think I might do is see if I can turn this into an altered book. Otherwise, I might just put in my own pages. Like, I love all the tape and the rips and everything. It's got illustrations. Look at this at the start. How cool is that? 1901 or 7? I'm not too sure. But, like, just really cool. Even the end papers are really nice. Got those types of papers at the back. And it's got gold gilding there. Not sure if you can see that in this light. There you go. Look at that. I always loved those books that had gold gilding or silver on the side when I was a kid. So yes, that is this one. Just love all of the cover there. I think I'm going to turn that into a special journal. And then this one I think I want to keep as well, because it's blue, and you guys know blue is my favorite color, and I love bigger journals and I love hardcover journals, and I just love this frame. I think I want to put a picture in this frame, and this might be more of like a, because of the larger size, this might be more fitting for my Keepsake journal, for example, where I try to tell the story of my life from birth to present, and because you need a lot of pages for that. Or maybe I'll keep it more like an art journal, 1932. Love that it has an inscription. Yeah, I was going to maybe do more of like an art book here, an art journal, identity journal, and this one more like a special keepsake one. But this one's really cool because I love these poetry pages. It's all set out like that, which is really good to find books like that have a different layout. And you can see how old it is. And then it has these really cool pages. Like, look at these, with these colour illustrations. So there's quite a few scattered throughout. And I thought maybe I could use some of these for covers of journals. I don't really know. I'm gonna hoard these for a while until I know what I'm going to do with them. But yeah, just really fun find. I just love getting interesting, different vintage books. Vintage is my favorite. So that is that one. And then, so these two are really fun too. Again, I might even just keep this for me. I love vintage books. I really, really love vintage hardcover books. I just really love the small size of this. This one might be a fun art journal as well. And I'm really into journal courses at the moment, both doing other people's journal courses and creating my own. And I love using altered books for my journal courses. So let's have a look at this one. And this one has some really cool flower pictures too. So let's have a look here. And it's a really sweet book, actually. I almost want to just keep it intact, and I might, because it's just a book about flowers. And it's got information, but it's also like an ode to flowers. So really, really lovely. 1928. Just a really sweet book. So I don't know, these types of vintage books for me, I just really love the feel of them. I love the flipping through of them. I love looking at them. So most books that I get, I have no problem at all ripping them up and using them for journals for other people. But when it comes to these three books, I don't want to part with them. This one I'm okay with parting with, because this is just a vintage French book, and I collect vintage French books for journals for other people. So anything to do with just vintage French writing, and I think this might be a novel or something. So yeah, that's good just for any vintage French journal, or any French journal, or any vintage journal. Really, I'm happy with this, and because there's so many pages that will last a while. Also, I can reuse the cover and make a journal out of it. So that's what I'm looking for when I look for vintage books, or any book really. If I'm not looking for pages, for just ripping out pages, what I'm looking for is a cover that can also be used as a journal cover. And those types of books I will definitely pay more for. If it's just a soft bound cover with not many pages, 50 cents to $2 you'd pay for that, maybe up to $5. But with something like this, I'm totally happy paying 10 to 20 for something like this, because it's hardcover, it's protected, you can use it as a journal, you've got all of the pages to use, and it's authentic vintage, right? So, and especially with these types, they're interesting. They've got something different about them. They've got pictures in them and all that kind of thing. So, because I get asked about how much I pay for my books and how much I'm willing to pay, this, I totally understand that might be out of people's price range. I get that too. And it was for me when I first started, but the more I get into junk journaling and knowing what I like, I know that I love these books, and to me that price is worth it. I mean, this was only $8. I mean, that could be on the more pricey side, but $8 to me is just like, yeah, I would even pay up to like 15, 20 for a book like this, especially because it's for me, I'm going to keep it and all that kind of thing. And there's so many pages and all that idea. But yeah, anyway, to me it's a treasure. To me, these books are treasures, these three. And these are treasures that I would want to keep and preserve and get delight out of and use out of, giving new life to them. And not only would I get to use them, but I get to spread all these pages out amongst, who knows, 100 journals. And then there's a little bit of each book in 100 journals that go to other people. So yeah, I think it's well worth it. And that's just a little insight into what I look for. And I hope that helps. And may you find some amazing vintage books. Or let me know in the comments what types of books you like, because you might not like vintage books. So what books do you look for? And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. A big extra special thank you to my beautiful patrons who support my channel and allow me to do this full time. I could not do this without you guys. So thank you so much. I hope you get a thrill from seeing your name here. These are all my patrons who supported me in July. If you would like to support me in August, the link will be below in the description box. You get access to extra videos, first preference for my journals, and personal updates, printables and lots of extra fun stuff over there. If you don't want to become a patron but would like to donate and contribute with a thank you gift, there is a buy me a coffee tip jar kind of option as well. That's in the description box below too. If you want to stay updated with all that's happening in the world of Willowbound Journals, check out the Willowbound Journals Facebook group page. If you want to see what everyone else is doing in the Willow community and get to know each other, there's also a Willowbound Journals community group on Facebook too. Links will be below. Check out my Instagram if you are on Instagram. And if you would like to do any journaling courses with me in August, I'm running the Anchor Journal course where we look for our anchors that ground us and bring us back to who we are and center us. And there's also the Willow Journal course, which is a more general course about self-discovery and learning to be in connection with ourselves, and a journaling basics course with a whole bunch of different creative prompts. So I'll leave the link to both of those courses below as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.